What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys my editor, my code editor, my IDE. Have a lot of questions on Twitter about what IDE I use and what are the features that it actually has, because they see me using AI and my IDE. So I'll go through and explain what it is. I found it, I think it was on Twitter, it was a Twitter thread or something. But essentially, this IDE is a fork of VS Code, so you can use your VS Code extensions in this. So everything you migrate all your VS Code settings in one click. That's what it says right here. And yeah, all you gotta do is click download if you're on Mac, and same thing for Windows. So just click download and then install it, and this is what it will be. I mean, it might not look like this. You might have to install and connect your VS Code settings, but yeah, it looks something similar. So let's show the first feature that I like a lot. So you go up here, you go up to new AI project, and what this will do is uses the um, OpenAI GPT-4 model to complete this a whole project for you, creates the files in the right directories and everything. But I have to preface, it does have a lot of errors, but eventually it'll get better. But it can make simple projects. So if I want to start off with, or like I have like a little template to go off of, I use this. So this is something I tried before testing this to make sure it actually does work. But yeah, generally it does this right. So let's do this. Yeah, so build me a chatbot that uses OpenAI completion API and use HTML intelligent for the front end. Now it can use React or other front end frameworks, but um, HTML intelligent, it's a lot more. It's simpler. So I decided to use this for this tutorial. So let's just name it. Let's go with chatbot um, AI tutorial. Okay. So this is hands off. I have no go through and basically do everything for you, create all the files and stuff for you. So all you gotta do is sit here and watch it, but don't click anything because it'll mess it up. Let me scroll down just to see, just to show you guys. Move my, okay. Again, not doing anything. It's creating all this by itself. But it does use a lot of API credits, so keep in mind and keep an eye on that. So just to make sure you're not using too much money. But yeah. Here is its thinking process too. So you can even learn how it does build these projects and its thought process, how it builds the whole thing. And of course, it's all done. But what I've noticed for more complex projects like front end, like using Next.js, it does create a whole README for you. You can actually specify it to create a whole README for you and then just deploy it. But yeah, let me get right back with you guys, and I'm gonna put my API key in right here. That's all I'm gonna do, and just to see, I'm gonna do that and then run it, show you guys what it made. So I got the API key. I put it in the code. So now I'm just gonna run it on a server. Let's click to run it right quick. Now it looks like the tailwind is not showing up, but let's just see if the API key actually works. Well, the API works in general. Let's go with hi, how are you? Yeah, I don't know what it's doing here, but this is just we got something, right? So again, it's not perfect, but you know, it helps. Just to start you off with your project that you're working on and everything. So, um, so that's it for that feature. Again, that's a whole feature itself, and I do use that sometimes, but it is kind of iffy on its outcome, and you have to tweak everything. It's not perfect, and so there's two actually standalone features that I love when I'm developing projects. The first one is you control A or just click a portion of the code you want to change, and you click Command K, and you can edit it with the AI. So um, let's say I want a new name for the title. Make the name better for SEO. See, it goes through and completely replaces everything for you. And you can do that any code. You can actually control A and edit the whole code like that if you would like. And you can follow up. If you don't like the code, you could follow up and be like, oh, I didn't like that name. Try a better one. See, again, it's crazy good and fast. You can actually click no or yes if you like that change. If you're changing a lot of code and you like some, but you don't like the others. So, yeah, that's a cool feature I usually use when I'm creating Python projects. So, here is another one. You can actually click, you don't have to click anything in the code, but you can do Command L if you're on Mac, of course. The hotkeys are different on each operating system, but you can ask anything about the whole code base or just the current file you're on. Let's just do the current file I'm on. What, let's say, explain the code to me. So it's using this file right here, the one that we're currently on. So it's breaking down. Of course, it's reading it. So that's a perfect example of how you would do that. But if you wanted to ask questions about the whole code base, you would just go to a new chat. Let's say how brainstorm some ideas of how to make this better. And then you can either click this right here or press this hotkey right here. So we'll just click the code base and it'll read all of the code from each file and gives you tips. You can ask any questions about the code too. When you get an error too, it will debug. You can automatically debug with AI. Let's just do main py print hello hi, and then we'll just leave out this right here. We'll get an error. Let's run it right quick. We'll get an error, and then we can debug with AI. It'll create a whole new chat and then talk to itself. I think it uses LangChain, and then just debug it for you and give the thing. But you can also add it to chat, and it adds the whole code to chat. And if you want to chat with the error. But let's just debug with AI. See, and it gives you the code. All you gotta do is paste it in there. Yeah, and then you can change the model too. If one's slower than the other. This one's the newest one, the turbo. So I suggest you all use that one. And if you go up to the settings, you can upgrade to Pro. Or another neat feature I like here is you can train. Um, uh, Kind of like how you would create a custom GPT. It synthesizes all the docs for you, and then I think it does it with the vector, it sorts it into a vector database, so it can retrieve knowledge from documents. So, like, say you're using LangChain, like a fairly new framework, you could give it the LangChain docs, and it will know the LangChain docs because it web scraped everything off of that. But yeah, VS Code import. You can start the import, all your key binds and everything, and of course your API key right here. But yeah, that is pretty much all. And yeah, I love this software. It is I'm not affiliated with anything. I just love it so much. I do get a lot of questions about it, so tell me how you guys like it and if it actually does help you.